Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Channah Hewitt and you're watching the series The Making of Daddy. So in this series I want to take you guys with me backstage and show you everything that happened in the dark, so to say. So I want to tell you guys the story behind Daddy and how I wrote the song and how much time it took for me to first write the music and then write the lyrics and then gather all my courage to start and record the song and then deciding whether I should or should not really release the song. So actually everything that happened in the dark and that you couldn't have known or you can't know just by listening to the song when it comes out, the 20th of June 2020. So if you listen to the song when it comes out, you will have a little bit more background information, and I think that would be really valuable because I think that will take you, a lot of levels, deeper into the song, and I think that's really special. So that's the reason that I decided to start this series. In this video, I want to start talking to you guys about the story behind Daddy. I think that is probably the most important thing to explain before I release this song. So that's why I decided to, as this series begins, this is the first official video, and I think it's important to start with the story behind Daddy. I actually recorded the story behind Daddy already a few weeks ago, but I didn't have a proper intro, so I decided to make a proper intro now and then just add it to the original video. But while I was watching the story behind Daddy, I have to say I feel like I was a little bit standoffish in the beginning, and I want to already say sorry for that. I think you will see what I mean in a few seconds. I think when I was recording it, I felt the emotions coming up again, and I think everyone that has lost someone that is close to them knows what I'm talking about when I say that emotion is not something you want to feel. And I think when I was recording it, I felt it coming up and I was trying to suppress it, but while I was suppressing the emotion, I come off a little bit hard. And that was not my intention, so I want to already say I'm sorry. It was not my intention to come up hard or mad or something, but I was trying to, I think I was trying to hold myself together, and then at the end my emotion came out anyway, so it was all for nothing. So just so you know, a little disclaimer, why I decided to not re-record this video is because actually, I think it's very human to respond the way I responded, and I could have, re-recorded it and then make a perfect video with my emotions all under control and trying to, make you guys believe I am this perfect human being, but I'm not. And sometimes this subject makes me vulnerable, and sometimes I react in different ways. So that's why I decided to stay with this real and raw and a little bit edgy maybe, but pure the story behind Daddy and not make it too perfect because the internet is already filled with a lot of perfection, and yeah, I don't really care about that. I want to be real and I want to be pure, and my goal is to touch your heart and to inspire you. So if I think about what inspires me, it's real people and real emotions, and sometimes a little bit edgy and a bit out of control, but real. So let's begin with the video. This is the story behind Daddy. Okay. So I wanted to tell you guys today about the song Daddy and the story behind it. So Daddy is a song about my father. I had the best, most loving, most funny, just most amazing father ever, and he was my best friend. And then he died in 2010. I was 16 years old, and in the song I sing about him almost slipping away when I was 8, and that is because when I was 8, he got a disease. I don't know if I want to say this word because I don't like the word. Anyway, he got this bad disease, but he healed. So when I was 8, he was very sick. He had chemotherapy, but he healed. The doctors already said to him when I was 8 that he was not going to survive. Yet he did. When I was 13, so 5 years later, he got sick again, but he was healed again. And I'm talking now about healing. I'm not talking about surgery. I hope that you can understand the two differences. My father wasn't healed by surgery. My father was healed. And I know that it was by God, because the doctors, till this day, I don't think they can explain what happened, because it was a miracle, they said. And I know what a miracle means. But anyway, he got healed. Then when I was 16, he got sick again. And then he didn't heal. So to begin with this journey of him being sick, I can think about it in 2 ways. I can think my father was sick for 3 times. Life sucks. He's gone now and I'm mad. Or I can think about it like this, and that's what I choose. My father got sick when I was 8. Then he actually died when I was 16. The doctors said that he would die when I was 8. That there was no chance of him getting healed. There was no chance. Then a miracle happened. Then when I was 13, another miracle happened. So I choose to see this as I was given 8 extra years with my father to learn from him. And talking about it now makes me emotional, because that's special, you know. He could have died when I was 8, but God heard my cry, and He heard my scream, and He gave my father an extra 8 years so that I could learn what it is to love myself, because my father is truly the reason why I know who I am. Ooh. So some people get it together, Shin. My father has taught me that I'm worthy. And some people might see that worthiness as arrogance. And I have struggled with that too for years, because I always felt like I needed to prove them that I was not arrogant, and that I didn't think better about myself. I was comfortable in my skin, and now I'm like, you know what? I don't have time to always say sorry about you thinking I'm arrogant. But my father has taught me worthiness. He has taught me self-love. He's taught me that I matter. He has taught me so much, which I honestly think I wouldn't have all of that if he already died when I was 8. My mom is an amazing mother, but my worthy feeling, my feeling of I can do this, comes from my father. My mother was always like the tough love feedback. I love you, but you need to fix that. You know, the typical Surinamese mother. I love you, but you need to fix that. You have to work on that. If this was not good, you have to. And my father was even if I was a clown, even if I went left and the whole dance class went right, he was like, oh well, they should have went left anyway because it looked better, you know, while I was the one making a mistake. So but that was a really nice balance of my father always supporting and believing. Okay, sorry guys, my battery, or not my battery, my camera got too hot, so it shut off. But anyway, what I was saying is I had a very good balance in my parents, as my mom being like making sure that I would not get cocky ever, and then my father giving me enough love and self-love to know that I'm worthy. So the two just had everything that keeps a young woman sane and also, you know, on her toes, as striving for the best always, but also knowing that I am good enough. So the song Daddy is a thank you to my father, wherein I wanted to be as honest as I could be while writing it. I wanted to write a song about gratefulness and about release and about me thinking about everything that I've learned, but I didn't want to exclude the pain I had to go through first to get to the point where I'm now, where I can now truly say that I'm grateful. And I still miss him, and I'll probably miss him forever, but I truly can celebrate his life now and everything that he has done in my life. And I wanted to share with you that love I feel. So this song is really about the love and the gratitude and the release. So not trying to hold on to something or someone, in this case someone that is not here right now, but being okay with letting him go while really treasuring the moments you had. I think that is the healthy way of mourning. But I mean, everyone mourns in their own way. I think this is the healthy way for me to celebrate his life and celebrate everything that he's done for me, and truly, you know, truly taking a moment and valuing what blessing someone can be in your life. And my father was absolutely a blessing. That is a story behind Daddy. It's a song about release, a song about gratitude, a song about love, a song about healing, and a song about accepting the pain, going through the pain so you can finally find peace. I truly believe that if you try to dodge the pain, you will probably never really heal. That's just something I believe in. I believe that the only way that you can truly heal and truly find peace is to accept every ounce of pain and then letting go, and not in a bad way, in a peaceful way. So I hope you guys like the story behind Daddy. I am planning to record a video about how the writing process went too, because that was very interesting. It was not something I expected. It was not something that was normal to me, and yeah, I think it's very interesting to tell you how the writing process went. So anyway, I hope you like this video, and I talk to you soon.